Hi, I'm Mandy. Welcome to my budgeting journey, where every dime counts. I am a low-income earner, single mom, one adult in college, and one young adult with special needs. Today is I haven't done one of these videos in a very long time, but I thought that I would bring it back. Doing the lives where we create things got me into a creative mood yet again. So I've created some things to help me with my budget, and I want to share with you. And we're going to sit down and do my budget with me for this 2 weeks and do some cash stuffing. So let's get started. Now, if you're new to budgeting, or you're just looking for ways to budget your money because you really don't know the steps or really don't know how to do it. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. However, I am showing you my journey and how I budget every 2 weeks. So, let me first show you what I've done in here. So, a lot of these things, like this cover, I found on Amazon, and it came with this. And then I also found these covers, dividers. Each one has the month on them. And I said that's perfect because I can add in here whatever I want for the month and yet still be able to use these dividers. I only got 3 months in here at a time, but I do have the rest of the dividers back down here. If you're interested, I'll try to remember to have these linked down below. And I have my monthly calendar, which we did create in one of my lives. I've been on vacation and moving all of back, so this is the first video that's current that you're seeing. Because the week that I was gone, and that when I came back, I knew I wasn't going to be able to filling up to record, which was right, because when I came home that Saturday, I was wore out, and Sunday I really didn't do anything. Because Olive didn't go back to school to that Monday, so I just took it easy. And then yesterday we went and moved her out of her dorm, so she's home for the summer. So now I have more time on the weekends to focus on this stuff and keep everything more organized. I still have some things planned in June and July, but we'll get to those next month. Okay. So on this calendar, I have my notes, to-dos, buy tickets set for the zoo. We decided that we're going to go on the 30th of May because that's what she wants to do for her birthday. So we're going to go on the 30th. We didn't want to go the weekend of her birthday because of the holiday, and we figured it would be too packed for that weekend. And then my goals is to save additional $125 for debt and additional $50 for birthday. And it should also have on here, I forgot one, save band, a total of $75. Now I do have my goals back here, but on my monthly calendar I love to have it here to remind myself. And it says every journey needs a first step. Now this is not available just yet on my coffee shop because we are working on creating dashboards and some other things to go along with this in my lives, so that will this will eventually be updated to where you can get it if you want it. Now coming June, when I'm ready to set up that calendar, I already have my template made. I just need to change the background or keep it the same, whatever I want. So in here I have my monthly budget, my estimated income, all my bills, food expenses like food, gas, eating out, and then savings estimated. And then here we have my first paycheck and the second paycheck, and then we'll work on the third one when it gets here. And then I have my expenses. Now I use the highlighted method, which means every category that I spend has a special color, so when I look at my sheets, I can quickly see which category I spent the most in. For example, I have a lot of eating out this month. Not high amounts, but I can see that I spent quite a bit on eating out. Then I have an Excel sheet where I enter this information on my expenses to see how much I have left for the budget for the month. Alright, so this is where we're going to start, is my paycheck breakdown. This is my second paycheck. I did get paid on the 16th. You will be seeing this the week after, because I film on Fridays and Saturdays, and those videos are posted for the following week. Alright, so my W-2 income was, this for 2 weeks, $1,203. And my bill money, each week, each paycheck, I put so much back into my bill account and then use that to pay my bills throughout the month. We will need to make sure we have $522. So in total, that gives us $1,752. Hang on, I done this wrong. On my cheat sheet, which I always plan this out before I put it in here anyways, because this is the final company. Look what I wrote for the income. It should be $1,722.03. Oh boy. I was in a hurry that morning, apparently. I didn't realize that. I am what they call a zero-based budgeter. Simply all that is giving your money a job to do. Simply that is. It doesn't mean that you have nothing left in your banking account after all this is taken care of. It just means that you give your money a job to do. So it forcing you to work for it, you're making it work for you. Alright, so for bills, on the 16th, which actually it came out earlier, it's Canva, just $15. Now some of you say, well, that's a business expense. Yeah, it can be a business expense, but I don't make, like my YouTube paychecks, I don't get over the threshold every month. So, or I don't make enough in my Etsy shop to cover some of my expenses for the business expenses like Canvas. So I right now am having it come out of my bill money. Okay, so on the 17th, which is gym, which I need to get back to. It's 27. I haven't been in a couple weeks. Well, a couple weeks I've been traveling and busy with all of stuff. Really had time. On the 19th, I have the YouTube Premium, and that is $25. which this already came out, so I'm just going to put $15 here to remind myself. And then I have Spotify. That's just $22. On the 21st, Netflix, which is $9 now. I round up on my bill, so the change comes like a little cushion in my bill account. I have a spending checking account, a bill checking account, and a savings account, which doesn't have too much in it right now because most of it's in my envelopes. Alright, so the 25th is Apple for storage. Just $10. Car insurance. And that is $234. That already came out. How much was that? It's $23.61. Right. Yeah. Okay. And phone bill, just $180. That has not came out. So in total, my bills for these next 2 weeks is $522, and that's what that's for. Okay, expenses for food. I have $150. Gas, $100, which I should not need as much gas. So, during the summer, unless I have a lot of trips planned, because where Olive is home for school, I don't have to travel the hour down, the hour back to get her, and then the hour down and the hour back to take her back. So gas, eating out, I'm planning $100. And it's just because you never know. I have a miscellaneous at $50. So in total, that's $400. Okay, which leaves a balance of $803, and so that's what should be here when we add this up. So bill is $500. Birthday, because we need to finish up meeting that goal. Only like $25 to meet that goal. Band, $18, because I got one more paycheck this month, so the remainder amount needed to get that $75 will come out of here. And debt is $50. And savings challenges, the remainder is $207. And then I just put cushion or extra, where you want to say it's 3 cents. So when you add this up, it gives you $803, $803. And when you do a zero-based budget, these totals that's here, here, and here needs to add up to that, which it does. Because I've done it before I done the video. So the total here, I better not highlight it because where this is a gel erasable, it'll smear all over the place. It is storming outside, so my watch keeps going off. So if you see me looking, that's what it is. We are supposed to have severe weather today, so I'm trying to get this. When I sat down to put all my equipment back together, because when I went to Janet's, I took it with me because we was going to do the live, and I didn't know what the light situation would be that time in the afternoon down there. Turned out we didn't even need it. So, and I also took it in case we wanted to record something at the inside of the condo at the beach. But we did record, it just didn't need the extra lighting, so we're good on that. Alright, so now we have our budget set. The next step is to get ready to do the cash stuffings, which I already did this automatically. I have this amount already set to automatically go into my account for my paycheck, so I don't have to worry about it. I just need to check it off that I've done it. So now we're going to work on some few things for the cash stuffing. You don't need this now because I already have a cheat sheet over there. So let's. Here she comes. Okay, she's going to stay right there. Alright, that's fine. So let's see how much we're stuffing today. We have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So there's 100. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 30, 30. So we're working with 500, 500, 100 and $33. I seen that 5 there and thought it was, and that's where the 500 came through. I hope, because my mind definitely knows that I can't do 500 right now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you hear the fans blowing, it's because it is, even though it's 70 degrees outside, the humidity here is awful because of the storms, and I burn up, especially underneath these ring lights. Alright, so we're going to go to band, and I did change out my dashboards. I get the words out quickly here because I wanted something different. I wanted to go through a refresh kind of deal. Okay. I was trying to move papers around and hopefully it recorded everything I just done. But I was trying to say I wanted it a fresh new look on my categories. Because I redid everything. So, yeah. Alright, so band, we're at an 18, so 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, deposit plus 18. We have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So next paycheck will come back with the remainder amount to need to break it down to 75 for this month. Now this is not particularly for anything for, well, it is for band, but this is for tailgating season with the band. Every home game, the band parents gets together and they do like a tailgating where we all brings a little something and just sit down and talk and have, you know, fellowship with everybody. Because and then too, the band comes down about an hour before they have to do their pre-show to join us, and we get to spend time with them. Alright, so this should finish up the birthday. So deposit, we're depositing 25. So that means we should have 200. I need to condense this down. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So there's 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. So yeah. So she's wanting to go to the zoo, and then she's also wanting to go to Hot Topic to get her some clothes. So I told her that the 200 can go to clothes, and I have some money left over from my vacation that I can use for the birthday tickets, the tickets for the zoo. Alright, so I redid these two. We need debt and then future. Debt, this one. Okay, so debt is 50, and it brings the balance to 50. So we're going to add the 50 again. But I thought I had already deposited, put money in here. I may have accidentally pulled it for something else. Oh, okay. And then future, I was doing this as the doing this as a 52-week thing, but I decided not to do that. So we're adding 10 in. So 5, 10. And this is going to be given to Olive when she graduates. So far we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in here. Maybe I put the money in future, and I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll look back in my other paycheck, because I was thinking I should have more than that in there. That's what I get to thinking. Alright. And the last thing, so because of my paychecks, where there's 3 paychecks in a month, in this month, I am combining some of these together, because of that way I can still get all the videos needed to be done out. So we're going to do the brick wall, which is where I'm knocking out debt one brick wall at a time. Okay, so for this one I have 30, should be 30 left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So each one of these is going, there's 3 challenges, is going to get 10. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So let me color this in. Now this debt, these shavings challenges are going to go, when they're finished, are going to go to my mobile devices to get those paid off. So that's the reason why this is not included in the actual debt category. So far this one has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I'll take a good start on that one. Next is my challenge that I created, which is Jack and Sally and all the crews. Well, not all the crew. No, it doesn't have any of the other crews, but it's just Jack and Sally. And I am using, I'm using the purple. Alright, so this one is also getting 10. So let's do 2, 4, which is 6. 3 more, which is 9. This one is available on my Ko-Fi shop if you're interested in it. So it's 9, and I need $1. Make 10. Which it's always linked down below. Now let me tell you something. I've been saying that. That has always been linked down below. But during my vacation, I was checking some things while I was waiting for Janet to wake up, because I'm an early bird. I got up about 6 or 6:30, and I didn't want to wake anybody up, so I was just in the living room just checking things, and I realized, oh my goodness, it hasn't been listed there. I was like, oh, but it is now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 26 into this one. And the last one is, since I was talking about Janet, is Janet's. This is available on her Ko-Fi shop if you're interested. Okay, so she's getting the last 10. So I need a 3, which is a light blue, which is this one. So 3. Now hers doesn't come with numbers, but I went ahead and put it in there to help me figure out what to color in. So 3. 1 is a dark blue. This makes it 4. Okay. 3 more makes it 7, and 3 is a light blue. And a 1 is dark blue. So this is 2 here. Or 1, I should say. So that's 8. I need a 2, and 2 is a purple. So I'll just use this one. There we go. There's our 10 for hit. Alright, so it has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 into hit. So we're off to a good start on these. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you are inspired by all of this, that you start working on your budget, and don't be afraid to start your budget, writing it down, checking your expenses, because it is an eye-opening situation, but your future self will appreciate it because you're doing the steps today to make a better tomorrow. Remember, every dime counts, and we'll see you in the next one. Before you go, check out those over there. Bye.